I want a flip phone. The drama of like closing it shut after a phone call.
This is my daughter, Chloe.
Hi, I'm Chloe.
Who is 9.
Yes, I am. And this is my journey on Dance Moms.
This week, Chloe and Maddie both have new solos.
Guess she's setting us up for another Maddie-Chloe showdown.
And your first place is...
This is Petite Miss First Runner-Up, 2010, and Maddie won. I was her
Runner-up.
runner-up.
On Dance Moms, I was known as the underdog. And I think a part of me will always be an underdog. You know, I'm proud of that, but... I know, I was gonna say that.
This week, Chloe and Maddie both have new solos.
Guess she's setting us up for another Maddie-Chloe showdown.
I think the idea of rivalry is healthy to some degree, but I think sometimes it went a little bit above and beyond what was necessary.
A lot of times I feel compared to Maddie, but I think it's unfair because we're different people, so we shouldn't be compared.
And your first place is... number 206.5, Madison!
Thank you so much for everything.
I think there's something to be said about losing or not getting something you wanted. It teaches you about yourself. It teaches you about how to handle emotions like that. You might have to dig a little deeper and push a little bit harder, and that's okay. I think that's what shapes us.
I'm backstage helping Chloe change, and I hear Chloe's music. What's up? That's your music.
I happen to have in my hand your solo music, which is gorgeous. But I also happen to know that it's the same solo music that Chloe is using. I chose Chloe's song for Taylor just to psych them out.
From Candy Apple's Dance Studio, Taylor.
Oh my God, I forgot about this.
Same song.
I'm backstage helping Chloe change, and I hear Chloe's music. So I'm thinking, is she supposed to be on stage? Are they playing her music? Did she miss her call? Like, I'm very confused. What's up? That's your music.
I actually do remember being so stressed out in that moment because I thought that I just missed my call.
Somebody just danced to Chloe's song.
Kathy's.
I think Kathy purposely did that to steal my thunder, I guess, and to make it seem like if we have the same music, well, it depends on who's dancing better.
We had a lot of dances, but for some reason, this is the only one I kind of remember. I don't remember all of it, but there are some moves that I'm like, it's ingrained in me, I don't know why.
As I'm watching Chloe dance, more than anything, I want her to come off that stage and think to herself, I did the best that I can do. At this point, it's about Chloe's self-confidence, and I wanted her to come off that stage and feel good about herself.
I was really, really nervous, and that really kind of threw me off. So I'm actually really proud I was able to go on stage and still feel like I did well.
Junior Solo Oscar category. Going to Abby Lee Dance Company Act number 33, Dream on a Star, won a first place plaque.
As the seasons progressed, I think we all became a little bit more every man for himself. But in season 1, it really felt like we were like one unit, rooting for each other. Holly's concerned that someone else took my song. Like, we were all just really there for each other.
I was very proud that you stood on that stage, you took that second, you smiled, you had fun with your friends. That even proved more of a professional than winning all the time.
Hi, is this Christy?
Yes, it is.
This is Davis Robertson from the Joffrey Ballet School. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I wanted to take the time to call you personally and let you know that,
We are here in New York City. You're going to be going to the Joffrey School with some of the most prestigious instructors in all of New York. You guys need to fight for this. Throughout the year, Joffrey auditions over 20,000 dancers for their summer intensive program. And they only give a handful of scholarships away.
I'm very excited for the ballet audition. I mean, I've never done something this big before in my entire dance life.
All right, take the floor.
Your natural, just God-given ability is fantastic. It's wonderful.
I really needed that for myself, so I like to believe that I did it for myself. I proved that I could do it.
Hold on. Hello?
hi, is this Christy?
Yes, it is.
This is Davis Robertson from the Joffrey Ballet School. How are you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I wanted to take the time to call you personally and let you know that, we want to offer Chloe a scholarship for the summer. She was at the top of our list.
Oh, thank you.
Ballet.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Thank you.
I think it can be a little tough to see other people getting something that you really wanted, especially when we were so young and we didn't know how to manage our emotions yet and manage our expectations. So there were some people who were upset, but I understand and I've been in their shoes many times.
Chloe is finished. Your kid's washed up.
Gotta draw the line. Enough's enough. You all right? What? You heard.
I think you saw this.
I didn't see all of this, but
Do you want to see one?
why not? Let's get the tea.
The time has finally come for nationals. I have narrowed it down to 3 soloists. Cameron, Chloe, Kendall.
It's no secret that Abby was not happy when Chloe beat Cameron the last time they went head-to-head.
Season 4 Nationals, Abby brought in an entire team of new dancers to compete against her own dancers.
I guess I'm in a really tough situation right now because I don't really think that Miss Abby is expecting me to beat Cameron, and that's really hard to go into a dance competition like with all this pressure on you and then everyone's like working against you.
In 6th place, Miss Cameron with act number 26, This Is the Start from the Abby Lee Dance Company. In 5th place, join me in congratulating Miss Chloe with act number 29, Soaring from the Abby Lee Dance Company.
I ended up placing higher than the girl she hoped would beat me, and I think tensions were running high.
I cannot believe that Chloe actually beat Cameron again. I don't know how she pulled it off. I really don't.
Oh my God.
You're jealous of Cameron.
We're not jealous of
Yes, you
anyone.
are. And your
No,
kid
Abby.
doesn't have the technique. She does.
No, you know what, Abby? That's on you. You're her technique teacher, and go ahead, say awful things about my daughter. Abby didn't care if Cameron won nationals. She wanted Cameron to beat Chloe, and she didn't. And Abby can't stand to lose.
Chloe is finished. Your kid's washed up.
How dare you? Do you know anything about that kid? No! Gotta draw the line. Enough's enough.
Even though she had my best interests at heart, I think back then I was always just like, Mom, please don't, just leave it be, because ultimately the blame was always placed on us.
You all right? What? You heard. As a mom, I can't sit by and watch this woman destroy my child anymore. She can't steal her passion. She can't steal her self-confidence. My line's been crossed. Dance isn't worth it. Let's go, Chloe. It's really sad that Chloe was part of the winning group dance, and she had the highest scoring ALDC solo, and this is how her national ends.
I think I felt a little bit chased out or something. I feel like it was because I was trying to protect myself and not because like I was genuinely done with the experience.
I still want to dance, I still want to do this, but I don't want to do it with her anymore.
Is there anything that you've learned from Dance Moms?
I'm just always really sensitive of other people's emotions, and I honestly think it stems from Dance Moms, just being aware of how other people are feeling and to stand up for someone. I think I absolutely would.
Who missed me? Oh my God.
Who is it?
It's Chloe and Christy!
Talk to me about closure.
What about closure?
You know, your old team is here. They're back from LA.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Did that make you sad?
It makes me miss competition. Yeah, I don't know. I miss it. We should go crash the party.
So, a couple of weeks before this occurred, I heard that the show was ending, and I was really unhappy with how I left. I feel like I just abruptly left. I didn't really have closure or goodbyes, and it just felt so strange that this show, which had such a profound impact on my life, would be over, and that would be that.
Ready? Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah. Oh, Chloe, I'm nervous. No.
I'm not nervous. I'm never nervous.
It's okay, you can be nervous now because now I'm the strong one. Who missed me? Oh my
Who is it?
It's Chloe and Christy!
When I see that clip, people are always like, she ignored Kendall. I didn't mean to. I was in the moment, I was flustered. I was like, I'm seeing all of my friends. And I saw Nia running and Kendall was coming from the side, so I didn't see her. So I did not ignore her, and I would always hug my little Kendall.
I didn't think I was gonna let you guys this on your own, did you?
Oh,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna cry. I think we all need closure because it's like an open book that kind of just like flutters about inside of us. And even though we've moved on, closure is needed for me to be comfortable leaving it in the past.
I missed you guys. I missed you too. 5, 6, 7, 8. What did you realize? 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 I love you all.
We said goodbye, we had our moment, and then the show actually ended up continuing, so there was no need for all of that, but we did another season, and it was really fun. I love that we have that because I have my childhood, and then I experienced it a little bit older, and I have both of those journeys that I went through. This is my closure with Dance Moms. Bye.
Oh gosh, okay, I'm scared. It's so cute how bad that is. Pow, pow.
I thought mine was gonna be like a vampire because it talks about like drinking blood in my veins, like stuff like that.
I think Jojo talks a lot, and that's really difficult because she's always just loud and always giving her own opinion when sometimes we don't really need her opinion.
Say hi, girls.
Hi, everyone.
Jojo with the Bobo. She has that certain je ne sais quoi. Jojo's gonna fire this group up a little bit. So Jojo is gonna be a guest with the Abby Lee Dance Company. She will be filling in for Maddie. Now, Jojo, those are big shoes to fill.
I can do it.
She's like this high energy, woohoo! So I'm gonna have you improv. Do you see the energy? Do you see the facial expressions?
When we came on Dance Moms, Jojo was just this like fun, didn't care, wanted to dance, wanted to make a TV show. She knew she wanted to be famous.
You had a question?
Do you think I could replace Chloe?
If you really want to dance and work hard at your craft, you can replace anybody. Well, anybody but my favorite.
Abby's tough. I think that she can really help you, make you, or break you in the dance world. We came here to be permanent members of the ALDC, and we're not leaving until that happens.
Jess and Jojo come in with a couple big bows on your kid's head. a couple rhinestones and you think you know what's going on.
You need like some of her sass. How about if you take your bow out and you give her that bow, give that to her and see if she's a little sassier. Okay, so let's see if you can be a little bit more Jojo, yeah.
The last thing I want is for Mackenzie to be like Jojo.
On Dance Moms, I was known as the girl who never shut up.
I thought mine was gonna be like a vampire because it talks about like drinking blood in my veins, like stuff like that.
I think Jojo talks a lot, and that's really difficult because she's always just loud and always giving her own opinion when sometimes we don't really need her opinion.
I just want a permanent spot on the team.
I was the girl who was known for speaking her mind.
You speak louder than everyone in the room.
Yeah.
Right, and that's the problem.
When I first came to the show, it was not easy because people didn't want me there.
The girls were asked in Ireland how they felt about Jojo, and they made some smart remarks.
I get this complete and that complete and that complete. Even if you pour water on her, she will not shut up. Seeing the girls making fun of me, you know, it's kind of like, wait, what? Like, I thought you were my friend. Why are you making fun of me? Why are you saying rude things about me? Don't talk about me behind my back. I know how it is when you just kind of say stuff that you don't really mean.
Yeah.
It just comes out.
You're like our best friend now.
Yeah, we really love you. Thank you. I take back all the stuff that I said. You're my bro. Good.
Something fun about me, I have a very good memory. I can't forget things as much as I try to. Conversations, actions, words, texts, letters, all of it. It all sticks in this brain. But I've chosen forgiveness. I mean, obviously you move on, you grow up, but something in me always remembers things. No. This is what I'm talking about, Kalani. Dear God, why are we doing this?
You know what? When she came here, you said you liked her confidence and you liked her personality.
Yeah, that's till I had to deal with her.
I think in the back of Abby's mind, she knew that there was something different about me. I don't know if she believed in me as much as my mom did, as much as I did, but I do think that Abby, I mean, she said it from the beginning, she has something.
Jojo, you're back. You got the invitation that I wanted you to stay another week. I made a decision that Jojo should come back. She can be sometimes rude, but can she get on stage and be fabulous? Yes. She has that extra little spark. I think the kids could learn something from Jojo.
I just don't think Abby necessarily knew what to do with that something.
What was she doing?
Her own thing. She's a beat behind.
Late, Jojo. Some kids just aren't good group dancers. They want to be stars. They want to be soloists. To be a successful working dancer, you need to dance with everybody. Jojo can't do that.
Honestly, I feel like Abby knew Jojo had a lot of potential and it bugged her because I was a dance teacher, she was a dance teacher, and I had a kid that could be super famous and she kind of knew it. It was kind of like this unwritten thing between us.
If Jojo wants to come to LA, she better prove it on the dance floor.
Our third overall, act number 58, Fashion Victim.
Jojo was third in her division. Did Jojo do a nice job? Absolutely. Is she all that her mother says she is? I think not.
So where does this leave Jojo? With you? I had to learn to not be afraid of Abby, and I had to learn to go at her.
I don't need another third place dancer. That's not what I need on this team. Jojo doesn't fit in with my ALDC group, but she does have the potential to make it in Hollywood. She just needs a little personality adjustment, and that starts with her mother. That sassy, special little thing that you have may or may not work.
You know what? When she came here, you said you liked her confidence and you liked her personality.
Yeah, that's till I had to deal with her.
You're lucky you get to deal with her.
But it's nice that you've kept your relationship with Abby. What is it like now?
My relationship with Abby now is actually really cool. I see her, we laugh, we joke, we dance. Last time I saw her, I was like, I want you to judge me and my best friend's jive duet that we made up. And she was like, I will. And the whole time she's screaming corrections at us, and I was like, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you, Abby. Like, she's Abby. She will always have a special place in my heart. What memory lane are we going down right now? It's straight out of Pittsburgh. I can pump up a party in literally 2 seconds.
You don't need to be in here now with the time.
Get out.
See ya.
This week is really important for my soloists. I've challenged Mackenzie to get out of her sister's shadow and also for Jojo to win and prove herself as a member of this team.
Okay, this is gonna sound crazy. I don't remember a lot of the wins because it never mattered. I never cared about the win. Nah, I just care about having a good time, man. Win or lose, if I did my best, that's all I could do. But my personal favorite win was my one solo that won. I was on cloud 9.
Jojo, your dance isn't truly hip hop. It has hip hop elements, it has jazz elements, it has contemporary elements. So you're gonna strip your stuff. You're fancy.
I'm so happy with the solo. I love it. Love it.
It's really good. It's really Jojo. Jojo has yet to have a so-so solo. What are you doing, like, behind our backs to get Abby to give all these great...
I think just because it's JoJo, she'll just do whatever. You know, she's not gonna take a risk on Maddie because she wants Maddie to win. You know, I think with JoJo, she's like, sure, I'll throw blood on your head. No one else will let me do this. Of course, JoJo gets amazing solos, but this is JoJo's first solo as an official team member. And with us going to LA next week, I need Abby to know that she made the right decision giving JoJo that team jacket.
Oh, don't let that elbow break! Strong, push!
The solo was called Selfie. I think it was actually called Fancy. We called it Selfie, but I believe on the show it was called Fancy.
Next to number 48. Please welcome Jojo to the stage.
No surprise to me. Jojo is hungry. She wants it, and she's trying to prove herself to me, as well as the rest of the team.
And it was the only solo on Dance Moms I ever won with. So I remember that week, it was like not even the group dance won, but I still won. Oh, it's great. And that was my favorite moment. Look at how cute, little boomerang girl. That's not what happened. Job done.
You think since like I'm your guest, like do you like feel bad like that you didn't like get to see my solo?
No. You are creating a monster.
Every day there was something. Every day for 2.5 years of my life, there was a fight.
You are backing up a brat!
There was a tear.
You deserve nothing else.
It's wild when you think about it.
Get out. Let's go.
On Dance Moms, you saw 42 minutes of 60 hours. And so you're gonna see the most stress. You're gonna see the most fighting.
I'm going on that bus.
But there was also a lot of good. There was also a lot of fun. There was also a lot of laughing.
Embrace your uniqueness.
Jojo! Jojo! I held it in for as long as I could. I'm sorry.
Dance Moms crosses my mind at least twice a day. the time that I'm watching it in the morning, getting ready, to something that happens throughout my day, whether that's I'm actually dancing and I'm thinking of something from Dance Moms. I mean, it's always in this little brain. I swear on my life, before every single performance, I still do the Dance Moms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, knock, knock, crack the back, crack the back, crack the leg, go out on stage. I still do it before every single performance.
Do you still remember any choreography from the show?
Oh yeah. I wish I could forget the choreography. I literally joke all the time when I'm in new rehearsals for new dances and new performances. I'm like, hey, need more space. I'm running out of storage up here. I think I just learned a lot of lessons on the show. I think I overcame something every single day. I think when I first came, I was a little sass.
You think since I'm your guest, do you feel bad that you didn't get to see my solo?
No. You are creating a monster.
Then I think by the time I was finished on Dance Moms, I toned down that bratty, sassy littleness and turned it into a way to have a mature conversation. I think I learned really how to talk without being rude.
You're back?
Yep.
Why?
And I'm sorry that I didn't watch the movie.
That's taking the high road.
Every day was a learning curve. Every day had a win, every day had a loss. Am I done?
I think we're done.
Woo!
Isn't she cute?
You're the oldest person in this group. You need to be the role model.
I really don't know if I want to be a role model for them.
Look at the tape marks on the back from being ripped off and put up every week.
Let's talk about the board. Brooke. Probation, no solo this week.
Yeah, it's gonna be all right, little one. One day you'll be at the top.
And on top of the pyramid this week is Brooke.
It's crazy how big Dance Moms got and still is. People are still watching it 10 years later. That is shocking. Who knew we would be that interesting? I feel like that's gonna keep happening. Just generations and generations of people, dancers watching. I always say it's crazy that a mom can come up to me and ask for a photo, a dad who watches it with their daughter, a girl who's my age, or a little girl who just started dancing. It's wild. I think it's a little weird that I'm forever 12 in a lot of people's eyes. Everyone who watches the show, I post stuff on social media of me having a cocktail and people are like, what? I'm like, I'm halfway to 50, I'm 25 years old.
Make a spooky espresso martini with me.
Dance Moms definitely is what started my social media presence. It kind of created the foundation for my fan base, obviously. And now I've grown and found fans that love me for Dance Moms, but also just for my day-to-day TikToks and YouTube and Instagram.
Brooke! I am leaving.
I don't want to go.
Too bad.
On Dance Moms, I was known as Brooding Brooke, the miserable teenager.
Girls, let's go. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. We have to be there at 4:30, and it takes us 20 minutes to get there. We gotta go.
I feel like I'm dancing too much just because I never have time to hang out with my friends because they're always inviting me to do stuff, but I can never do it because of dance.
Let's go, Brooke.
And I feel like my mom really wants me to dance just because she doesn't want me to screw up and quit dance and be a cheerleader like she did.
Brooke! I am leaving.
I don't want to go.
Too bad. I'm concerned Brooke's gonna quit dance like I did when I was little, and I really don't want her to make the same mistakes I made. Brooke, I'm leaving without you.
I don't care.
Why don't you want to go? Because why?
It's boring.
I feel like being known as Brooding Brooke was honestly kind of relatable. I feel like a lot of teenagers go through what I was going through. I wanted to do cheerleading, I think mainly because all my friends were doing it and they were always talking about it, and I just was falling out of love with dance. It just kind of stunk that I couldn't do both.
Today I'm trying out for cheerleading and I'm kind of nervous because I've never cheered before.
Say the words, 24.
can hear one girl. 24 maybe smiled once.
Okay. 24, can you call the chant for us?
Just to make sure she can talk. By that time, it was better.
If I don't make the cheer team, I'm gonna feel pretty bad because I let all my teammates down.
All right, girls, these are the girls who made it. You are just going to stand up when you make it. If you didn't make it, please gather your things. Thanks for coming. Number 3, number 22, number 9, number 20, number 4, number 8, and number 24. Thank you, girls.
I made the cheer team. I'm so excited to get my uniform and pom-poms.
Girls that made it, congratulations. We're gonna have a great year. Are you excited? Yeah. Okay, you have a lot to learn.
I am so happy for Brooke. She really deserves this. But another part of me is upset because she's walking away from something that has been part of her entire life.
Looking back at it, I'm glad that I went and tried cheerleading, and I'm happy I did that because I know how scared I was to go against Abby and do something I knew she wasn't gonna like. So I'm happy I kind of put that aside and listened to my heart and did what I wanted.
It's pretty empowering.
I am an empowering woman.
You let a lot of people down. You let me down.
This is when I talked to Abby about coming back onto the team.
I tried cheerleading, and I was wondering if I could come back to dance.
It's just not that easy, Brooke. You stab everybody in the back, you slap me in the face. She should have opened her mouth and said, let somebody else be at the top of the pyramid. She's screwing me, I can feel it.
I just wanted to try it out to make sure dance is what I wanted to do.
What my problem with that was that you didn't speak up and say something ahead of time. And I mean, you just didn't show up. You let a lot of people down. You let me down. I'm very torn about this decision. She let the team down. She has lost trust. And Brooke broke my heart. My biggest disappointment, I think, too, would be that you just didn't want to dance. You have a God-given talent. Don't throw it away, honey. I think you have a lot to offer to the team. You're gonna have to really prove yourself.
Abby finally said she would be glad to have me back in the Abby Lee Dance Company. I was very happy, and I'm never gonna let her down again.
I was terrified to go talk to Abby because I thought I was gonna get yelled at and she was gonna mainly just be like, told you so, like, because I came running back. But surprisingly, she was pleasant. She accepted my apology and took me back. This is when I sang with Jana Kramer. I was extremely excited because I was a huge fan of her and this was such an exciting opportunity, but I was so scared. It was definitely stepping outside of my comfort zone.
I have a very special friend here tonight, and I love her, and she's gonna sing her new song for y'all, so please give a warm welcome, Miss Brooke.
Every day I think about you. There's no way I'd ever get through life. Can feel just like a tidal wave. You were there to keep me floating, and your smile just kept me going, and your arms, they always kept me safe. I want you to know, didn't want you to go. You mean more to me than I've ever shown. Can you hear me?
You could tell I was uncomfortable and I was scared out there. I don't know, I look back on it and I'm like, that is super cool also. Like, I'm still a big fan of her and I love country music, and where I performed is like a huge place for concerts in Pittsburgh where I live. Even though it didn't go exactly the way I wanted, I still did it. I went up there and I did it.
You're not playing to the camera. All I'm getting is the side of your hair and your face, like this. Megaphone, where is it? Being the manager that I am, I see a golden opportunity. Let's take this little CD that Brooke's made, let's take the music, and let's do a video. Let's go. I have a vision for this video. I see the girls up on top of one of those sightseeing buses that tour all over the Los Angeles area. They're gonna be up there dancing in their seats, swinging their arms around, fun, fun, fun. That's what I wanna see. And action. Brooke, you're not playing to the camera. All I'm getting is the side of your hair and your face, like this.
I'm really excited. I'm shooting my own music video, but Abby's sucking all the fun out of it. She keeps yelling at us.
That's all I've seen. Turn your head and look in the camera. Quit putting your arms up in front of someone else's face.
You know, I'm glad that Abby wants to be a part of it, but why does she have to take charge?
Abby was always trying to manage my singing career and like insert herself into the whole process. At times, I appreciated it and was grateful because it was helpful and like the Summer Love Song music video was fun, but then there was also times I was like, okay, this is my thing and this is separate from dance. You're my dance coach. Let's keep you with the dance things.
We need to decide what we want to do.
I don't even know if I want to dance. My mom pulled me and Paige out of dance because Abby's really mean to my sister, and she also doesn't get along with my mom.
We need to decide what we want to do.
I don't even know if I want to dance.
Okay, but what do you want to do? Tell me what you want to do.
I want to do dancing, but I also want to like model.
I would have never been able to take you to do that modeling if we weren't already in LA for dance. And that's why you got to do the song. Like, it all goes together.
I think the real question is, do you want to go back?
No, I don't want to go back. I'm just done with Abby torturing me and my kids. I mean, this is supposed to be fun. And I think my kids were starting to not enjoy being there. And I'm not gonna put my kids in an environment that I don't think is safe and healthy for them.
Things got so bad that my mom was constantly pulling me and my sister out of the studio. But looking back at it now, I feel like it was always for a reason, and it was my mom trying to protect us. I did love the girls, and part of me wanted to be there, but then part of me knew I didn't, and it was just really hard to figure out.
You're not replaceable. You're irreplaceable.
You're like, she's irreplaceable.
What?
And who cares? You want to be replaced anyways. So hope she finds somebody as amazing as you.
But I knew my mom loved watching us dance, and I knew she didn't want me to make the same mistakes she did growing up. Didn't want to break her heart by leaving.
You just sit here and say that my daughter looks miserable, so maybe we should put Kalani in her place.
No, I never said that.
Yes, you most certainly did.
No, I didn't, dingbat. Listen!
From that fight, like, I've learned that sometimes it's just best to walk away. I mean, we knew that at that point, things had been taken too far, and we were done. We knew our time was over there. The day of the fight was the final day I ever danced. Now I just dance at the bars.
Do you miss it?
That's funny. People always ask me, do you miss dance? I really don't. Since Dance Moms, my biggest accomplishments are graduating college, living on my own. I've been hosting trips, which I think are really cool. I actually invite some of my followers to come on trips with me. I just recently did one in Bali, I did one in Costa Rica, and I have one this summer in Croatia. I feel like we experienced a lot of things being on the show. We were in music videos, we were traveling to a new city every week. We lived in LA for like a whole summer. There were so many different and unique experiences that we had that most people don't when they're 12 years old. We just have this shared experience that no one can touch, no one else has been through it. And we did it together. So I feel like we have that bond forever.
On
On Dance Moms, I was the girl who was known for having a good technique and rolling all over the floor. Abby just always wanted me to roll over the floor. There's so many clips I've seen of her being like, she just slithers around the floor. And I'm like, I guess that was what I did best. I don't know.
Kalani is great at floor work. She can slither around on the floor looking so feminine. Kalani's just smooth. Everybody knows I want to win. And the routines that already performed just aren't cutting it. I want to put my best foot forward, and that foot belongs to a girl named Kalani. Sorry, kids, that's show business.
Truly, that day at competition is a blur to me. I was maybe 11 years old. I went there to dance because Abby loved me and Abby wanted me to dance. Then we kind of got pushed into being on the show and being mic'd and stuff, but I was never there to replace anyone.
Everybody knows I want to win. And the routines that already performed just aren't cutting it. I want to put my best foot forward, and that foot belongs to a girl named Kalani. Sorry, kids, that's show business.
I felt it but couldn't say what we should have changed, so we stayed the same. Oh, hard to know just who to blame. We both set the stage, had our parts to play. But now I'm seeing how you always drag me down. I can only tell when you're not around. Oh, somehow I'm pretty sure that you might be surprised. I'm thinking that it's time we say goodbye. Bet you never saw the end. The power said let's be friends, but my life's not better when we're together. I don't wanna play pretend. I'm not gonna say it meant nothing, but my life's not better when we're together. So I'll let you go. Bet you never saw the end. The power said let's be friends, but my life's not better when we're together. I don't wanna play pretend. I'm not gonna say it meant nothing, but my life's not better when we're together. So I'll let you go. So I'll let you go. 'Cause my life's not better when we're together. So I'll let you go.
I was never supposed to be on the show. It just kind of turned out to be this whole crazy thing that I don't think we ever expected to happen.
And your top score for pre-teen duo, 2 Sapphire!
Girls, you all know Kalani.
Yes, that's right.
Of course, Joe. I know some of the moms didn't recognize her when she came in, but this is her mother, Kira.
Hi.
Say hello. So, moms, I've had auditions and I've seen a lot of great talent. So I think Kalani might be our right fit.
The whole package.
Right. So Kalani has the package. And I just said to Kalani in the other room, I said, well, you might have to just do a solo. She goes, well, I don't have a solo yet. I'll just improv, turn the music on. Brooke, I gave you how many opportunities last week to do something on a chair, to get on it, to get off it, to come up with something cool. You stood on it.
Well, maybe you should replace her.
Kelly, why? I'm
You know
just
what?
asking.
Don't even
I'm
speak
just
to me.
asking.
Don't even speak to me.
Oh, why can't I speak to you?
Because I don't want to speak to you.
We're coming into this all new. And so I just want to know what we're getting into.
But I think we obviously feel bad. I would never want to come in and do a duo purposely to beat Brooke and Paige. I mean, I think it would have been really fun if we were all on the show together and things went a little different. So, who knows?
This is number 67, Yum Yum.
This is a different team. Brooke and Paige are gone. Kalani is here. Get used to it. Make new friends, move on. It's about the win.
My first group dance with the ALDC was called Yum Yum. That was a super cute dance.
It was cute.
It was a cute dance.
The face of the Abby Lee Dance Company is changing. And Kalani, you're the face that I wanted here. Kira?
Yes?
I'm gonna decide after I look at the group number whether you're gonna be here next week.
It's a lot of pressure that we were all under. Both of us kind of needed to prove ourselves. We needed to prove ourselves to the producers, and I needed to prove to myself to Abby because I didn't have a permanent spot on the team. I wasn't just learning a dance. I was learning a dance in 2 days with lights and cameras and stopping and put on a mic, and this mom is yelling. It was very stressful. And then we did Yum Yum.
Walking, strut, fancy time or nothing. That's way, swing me high, make it low and play it slow. Cruise floor, sweep that stage, tango arms and swing in red. Dance away, I do say, touch me now on any day. Top hat, hip cat, moving through the jungle. Top hat, hip cat, moving on the rumble.
The first couple weeks that I was filming, I was working so hard and was constantly stressed out and on edge because I wanted to be the best I could be.
Kalani, you really shined in the group routine. Yes.
Even though Abby already loved me and cared about me and fought for me to be there, I still had to be the best version of myself to be able to keep me on the show.
I can't believe that I actually got my dream car. I have wanted it forever. My car! My car! Dude!
Now she can drive us to school. Kalani, shotgun is reserved for me.
One of my favorite moments on the show was getting my car.
This week is a very important week for Kalani. She's turning 16. And what do most 16-year-olds think about? A car. So I've arranged a little surprise for Kalani, an early birthday present.
My car! Dude!
Now she can drive us to school. Kalani, shotgun is reserved for me.
Definitely can't have that many people in a car.
All right, I'm giving you some advice that I should have probably taken. This is a luxury
Yeah, that's nice.
that can be taken away at any moment.
That's true.
And guess what?
What?
This is a luxury that can be taken away in a split second.
So crazy. This can be taken away in a split second. This is scary.
So girls, reckless or responsible?
Responsible.
Yes.
And it was definitely a very Abby moment to take such an amazing moment where I'm so happy and excited and turn it into something dark and scary. I had no clue that I was getting a car, and also I was surrounded by my dance mom family and all of my best friends for one of the most memorable moments of my life. And my dance mom's car is paid off.
For many years now, we've been told that we are replaceable, and this is the start of something new for this team. We're not competing under ALDC anymore, and we're all grown up.
The Irreplaceables was our team that we moved to once Abby really gave up on us. We still wanted to dance and we still wanted to perform, and she always told us that we were replaceable, so that's why we made the Irreplaceables. It was Chloe, Kendall, me, Nia, and Cameron.
It's crazy to think that we're back at 3rd Street. It all goes full circle.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason, and to be honest,
I feel like this is one of the best things we've ever done, just leaving Abby.
It's the time.
Competition's tomorrow, and at this point, we still haven't been able to find a new choreographer. We have no idea what we're doing. We have no dance. We have each other, but I think we need a little bit more than that. So we're here to figure out what the plan is.
We need to move on. And if that means we have to come here and we have to do our own thing, then that means we have to come and do our own thing. We all support each other. We all want the best for each other. And I think the only thing Abby wants is the best for herself. So it's good for us to be doing this. And we've learned so much from her that now we can do it ourselves. We're all growing up.
I love that they're not crying about it. They're not
you know
like
what?
so sad
You know why?
she did
Because
this to
I
us.
feel like they're sick of it.
Yeah.
They're over it. They're sick of it.
It was
They've
very...
come a long way.
So we're gonna make up a lyrical pop. But let's make it cool and different, and let's not put any dance moms.
That was funny.
Let's all pitch in. It's like, let's say we're walking from this way. We would go 1 to that corner. 1, look front, 2, and that's like straight fast. So that's. I take the leadership role because ultimately I might be a professional choreographer one day, and I still think that we need to go compete tomorrow. Because for many years now, we've been told that we are replaceable, and this is the start of something new for this team. We're not competing under ALDC anymore, and we're all grown up. So we kind of have to go out there and prove to everybody that we're a great team. So of course, we have to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Survivor.
In normal dance studios, you get to dance with so many different choreographers and so many different teachers, and you really get to, you know, try so many new things. Abby really kept us in a bubble and didn't let us try out new choreographers and learn new styles and new types of dances. We were basically doing the same thing every single week. So I think we had a lot of fun going and switching it up.
Our top overall of the day goes to Survivor.
Winning is one of the best feelings, I think, because growing up, that's what we really based a lot of our life on. But now being an adult, being in good health, being close with my family, those are all wins for me. So right now, I live in Scottsdale. We both do. I live like 20 minutes from my mom. I actually lived in LA for a little bit. Then I ended up moving home during COVID. On Instagram, I have 7.7 million. On TikTok, I think I have 4.1 million. I now have my own self-care brand, Care by Kalani, and I use it to just help promote mental health as it's something that I struggle with. And I also actually teach dance now. It's been so fun to be on the other side as a dance teacher versus being a dancer, and I've just had a really great time teaching kids.
Are you at all like Abby?
I would say I'm the complete opposite of Abby. I am very nice, and obviously I tell my corrections, but I try to be super positive and give an experience that's amazing for the kids and just be super friendly to them.
What was it like being at the bottom of the pyramid all the time?
You know, I feel like when you're at the bottom of the pyramid so often, it's just another day.
Paige, 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 Paige. We have Paige.
Yeah, it stops having meaning after so long. You're just used to it.
On the bottom, we have Paige.
I definitely feel like Dance Moms will always be a part of my life. I mean, it's been 10 years since the show has aired, and it's still so popular on all platforms. So many new kids are starting to watch it, and I don't know, I just don't know if I'll ever get rid of the title Paige from Dance Moms.
You got your braces off?
I did get my braces off. For reference, I was like Brooke's height, now I'm my height.
Brooke stayed the same.
Yeah.
I never grew.
I think it's bittersweet seeing myself as a kid because I watch myself and I see all the struggles I went through, but it's okay. I've come out on the other side and I'm doing better. I'm accomplished so much. I'm successful. I'm happy with where I am.
Paige was like a deer in the headlights. That hasn't happened to me in 25 years. I was sick to my stomach. It's humiliating.
This was my first solo of the season and I forgot my dance. I think solos were so tough for me just because There was always something happening. Either I didn't have my music, I didn't have a costume, like I was always just getting the short end of the stick.
Every day this week, I checked in to see if Paige's music was cut. It was the night before the competition, and Paige still hadn't heard her music. All right, well, if Abby comes out at all, can you just tell her that I need to talk to her?
Yes. Go. Good, Nick. Push.
When we don't have music to rehearse to, we have to use counts like 5, 6, 7, 8. But it's not as fun when we don't have music.
So obviously she's not gonna perform very well when she's the youngest age in the category and she has no music.
And she hasn't had any super secret privates.
Exactly.
It's downloading. It's been downloading for 14 minutes.
I mean, Paige is 10. She needs to run her dance to her music. And it was Friday night, 8 o'clock, and I still had no music for Paige. And we were competing the next morning.
When I'm backstage, I'm really nervous because I'm scared I'm gonna forget my dance before I go on. And it makes me forget it more if I really get rushed up about it.
For Paige to learn a solo and perform it in 2 days, that makes me nervous for her. But hopefully she just goes out there and uses her personality and charms the judges.
Calling all the wild ones out tonight. Lose yourself under the neon lights. Take it to the edge to feel alive. Get you high. Bodies in the club warm to the touch. Everybody wants to taste the rush. Rhythm in the beat, they make it up. Can't get enough.
Paige was like a deer in the headlights. That hasn't happened to me in 25 years. I was sick to my stomach. It's humiliating.
Give her a nice round of applause. Make her feel very comfortable.
Whenever I watch that clip, I feel bad for myself. You can see how sad I was and I just wanted to go home and I wish I could give myself a hug. I think I only rehearsed my dance once to actual music. Yeah, I felt like Abby just never really challenged me. I don't know if she didn't think I could do it or she just didn't want me to be able to exceed and do better. I felt like I was always kind of just put in a box and do the same kind of things you're used to. It was a bummer. I just wanted to dance.
From what I saw, Paige, her cones were horrendous.
Paige, come on out here. Come on back, 626.
Oh, I remember this episode. It stressed me out. This is when I was put on the spot to do some turns because a mean mom called me out.
I've been trying to build a team of Maddies for years.
Oh gosh, I hate
And
this
now, I'm gonna do it. 1622, you quit in the middle. I don't need quitters. Kelly quits every year. And this new team will be unstoppable. 626, find a new dance studio, sweetheart. A really good one.
Rude.
Really mean.
What was the issue? That's what I would like to know.
The feet and the right shoulder.
From what I saw, Paige, her cones were horrendous. No offense or anything. She does 10 times
so
her
rude.
Yeah. With Paige can't.
Paige, come on out here. Come on back, 626.
Oh my God, is Abby sticking
5,
up for you?
6, 7, and up, up, down, down, and 1, 2, 3.
Look at you go, girlfriend.
I was crying.
Shove it up your face, woman. You go, girlfriend. You showed that mean old lady.
What? I hate whenever parents put us on the spot like that. Like, why?
Well, it's rude, and you did perfect, Paige. You went out there and you showed her that you could do them.
I feel like I was always put on the spot and put in terrible situations. So watching me be able to overcome it, and I know how stressed I was at the moment. So I'm proud of myself.
You should be.
I'm so proud of you. I told you you couldn't have danced any better.
This is my solo, Make Some Noise.
I'm watching Paige do her solo, and I'm just amazed. Paige rocked that dance.
proud of you. I told you couldn't have danced any better.
Hey, congratulations! Woo! I may give all the girls a hard time. I yell at Brooke and Paige like they're my own kids. But I'm really glad that Paige had a shining moment and came out on top.
And our junior champion from the Abby Lee Dance Company, Paige.
Watching Make Some Noise as an adult makes me happy. I feel like that's one of the only moments where you can see that I was so excited to finally win first and have everyone be excited for me. I got a big trophy, and I don't know, you could just see the excitement in my face. A dance I think didn't get enough love, which I actually just recently thought about, was the Nationals dance Home Again that we did for Hurricane Katrina.
And your highest scoring elite junior small group is act number 91, Home Again from the Abby Lee Dance Company.
I just watched it recently and I just thought it was beautiful. I feel like it's very underrated. People don't really talk about it much, but I think that's one of my favorites.
You guys don't want to go. Obviously, she wants someone who has never danced here. Take both of my kids' place.
Brooke, is your mother
Get
speaking
your
for
finger
you? Do you
out
want to
of
be
my face. Girls out the room. Yeah, you wouldn't even.
When the big fight happened, I feel like my way of coping was kind of just forgetting about it and laughing it off. It was definitely weird when we stopped dancing because that was my life since I was 2. That was what I was used to, traveling every weekend, different competitions, learning new dances. That was my life and my full schedule. So having to just fully change and be a normal person and just go to school and be able to go to school dances and stuff like that was so weird for me because I was never used to that. I was always so busy working, dancing as a child. In the last decade, I've grown up. I graduated high school, I graduated college, and now I'm living in Pittsburgh. I can now drink alcohol. A lot has changed. I have a boyfriend, I have a dog, I'm a dog mom. It's a little boy named Wesley. Brooke actually has his brother. And my mom has a sister. I think Dance Moms definitely started my fan base. I mean, we definitely have to keep up with social media to keep building it. I didn't start with that many followers. It's grown over the years because we keep up with it and put all of our time into showing what we're doing in our lives because that's what you guys want to see, what we're up to now. I would say I have a good relationship with all the original girls from the show. I feel like we have an unshakable bond because of the show. It's something no one else will ever understand or be able to change. A sister growing up, it's like the only people that would understand is your brother or sister, how you were raised, and these girls are my sisters.
My eyes are roaming the classroom. I immediately took notice of about 5 dancers.
During the audition, I was so nervous. I had no idea what to expect.
You all realize why you're here. You're auditioning for a spot on the Abby Lee Dance Company's competition team. It is not to be taken lightly.
I didn't know a single girl at that studio. I was all alone, and I was basically thrown into the lion's den.
I was there, but you know what's funny is I noticed the tension on your face that I never saw before. So I get it that you were nervous. Did you see tension in my face? Because I was nervous too.
This is it. Dance for your life. My eyes are roaming the classroom. 7, 8, 9, here we go. I'm gonna let you go. 478, you're done. 276, you're done. I immediately took notice of about 5 dancers. That would be a nice fit. Now I need to see them jump, I need to see them turn, I need to see them kick. Come on, girls, give it to me. That's not enough right now, let's go.
But when you have tension, you like tightly smile when you have tension because you don't want people to know, but I didn't know how to hide that.
Yeah. Kendall, I think you didn't realize how life-changing that was gonna be.
Relieved? 201, 479. Sadly, I have to let you go. Thank you very much. 230. Congratulations!
Congratulations! Congratulations!
I was so excited for Kendall. All of her hard work had paid off, and I know what she's gonna do with this team, and I know that they're gonna love her.
This is a legacy that you're joining. She is now one of Abby's kids.
My life changed in a matter of 5 seconds.
I'm Kendall, I'm 8 years old, and I just really believe in myself that I can show Abby what I can do. I think I'm worthy to be a part of the Abby Lee Dance Company.
I chose Kendall because she has great potential. She was the right look. She's a cute little girl. She fit in well with the kids.
She was the best choice for the team. Perfect. Abby knew. She knew it when she saw Kendall. She saw something
All right.
that I see. She saw it, and here it is.
Kendall.
I was able to put myself out there as an 8-year-old child.
Kendall, we need to fix the feet, the turnout, the back of the knees. You still have a lot of work ahead of you, honey.
Were you scared of her when you were little?
Honestly, I wasn't terrified of her when I first joined the studio just because I knew I had a lot to prove, so I knew she was gonna be tough on me.
Now, Kendall, remember, you are still on probation. What you do out there today counts. Yes?
I'm not really sure what probation means. I think she keeps saying probation, just she wants me to bring it.
Once I was finally accepted onto the team, I had a better grasp of who she was and how she was going to react to something.
What did I tell you 10 times? Don't step in front of yourself. You can see how pigeon-toed you are. Step to the left. I feel like I'm dealing with a 5-year-old.
But I just always had to watch my back.
Really, Kendall? Kendall, you know what? You're done. The people that were in here dancing are 1,000 times better than you.
I think a lesson I can take away from that is you shouldn't hold yourself lower than anybody else because you're capable of it. No matter who tells you you aren't, one day you will be able to show everybody that you are capable of anything. I do not think there was one time where the girls felt turned against each other. We were in that together. We ate together, we slept together, we breathed together, we danced together, we did everything together. So when we were competing up against each other, it did not faze us. We knew that there was gonna be a winner and we just went out there and danced. We didn't let the pinning one another against each other affect us.
1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
You should see our kicks.
7 and 8.
We are really great. 9 and 10. We just won again.
I forgot about that.
Kendall, you are back on probation.
That's ridiculous, Abby. There's a lot of studios out there who would love what she does right. And you know what, Abby? We are going to one of those studios. Listen, Kendall, I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. I can't have you at a place that doesn't appreciate you.
Why are you yelling
and all
at
they
me?
do is tear you down. That probation is ridiculous. You did nothing wrong. Yeah.
I'm so mad.
When we left, that was epic, actually. I never thought it would get to that point.
Was it epic?
With Abby, but, well, how did you feel about that?
I was pissed off.
I know.
You
had to
tore me
go.
away from my friends. You tore me away from the studio that I finally was accepted into, and the teacher that finally saw my talent for once. And the second that happened, you booted me.
I don't want to go. I love to dance.
Well, because I didn't think she was
I know.
seeing your true talent.
Yeah, and I see your side of it, but at the time,
Yeah, it was hard for you. Yeah,
it was very, very hard.
Hello?
This is Jill Vertes from Abby's. I'm fed up with Abby.
Abby.
I can't go back there. And I really need a dance studio.
I love that car.
Your Pacifica?
I was wondering if you could take a look at Kendall and tell me what you think of her talents and if you could find a place for her on your team.
If you want to come to Candy Apples, then I am here for you, but I need to be 100% sure that all of your ties are severed from Abby Lee Dance Company.
I think it was honestly kind of in spite of Abby. Do you agree? I mean, it was her biggest rival. You kind of did it in spite of Abby because you knew Abby hated the
here's
candy
the thing.
apples.
I thought the grass was greener on the other
And
side. It was not.
I definitely understand now why you did that and why you took me out of that awful situation. Obviously, as a child, I did not want to leave my friends.
I know you didn't.
And that studio because I still had so much to prove. But as a grown adult, I would have done the same thing, if not worse, and would have left weeks before that.
Hi! Welcome!
Well, thank you.
When Jill called and wanted to bring Kendall over to the dance studio, I was thrilled. I mean, why wouldn't I be? It's a win-win situation.
I'm a little nervous to join the Candy Apples. I haven't really seen their studio, but I want to dance at a place where they actually respect me and they like me as a dancer.
I mean, I think you can tell just in my voice, I was really nervous and scared. It was a brand new studio.
You're not nervous, are you?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, maybe a little, but that's okay. That's
Don't
normal.
be nervous. Don't be
Get over
nervous.
that.
You don't have to be nervous. So come on.
It's interesting to see how welcoming Kathy was. She
Oh
was
my
really
God.
nice to us.
I mean, she gave me a solo within the first 10 minutes of being in her studio. That would never happen at Abby's.
This is great. This is exactly what I needed. A little something that we're doing this weekend, and I don't want to put any pressure on you whatsoever. I have an adorable little solo that I think would be very fitting for her. And the funny thing about it is, dare I say, we're going to go to Pittsburgh. This week's Fire and Ice competition just got a little bit more interesting. That'll give you an opportunity to just join in and be with us, even though you won't be in a group number. Kathy gives Kendall a solo right off the bat. This is good.
It felt really good walking into that studio and being appreciated and my talent finally being seen without moms arguing and me dancing behind Maddie and being the backup dancer and the second choice. It was a breath of fresh air.
I'm a little nervous walking into this competition with Candy Apples. I'm gonna be the one looking over my shoulder. I'm afraid Christy and Kelly might come after me with a shotgun. Hi, everybody. My goal here is to have Kendall stand out. Do I think I'm gonna get Abby's attention? Yes.
Judges, our next competitor comes to us from Candy Apples Dance Center.
I think the solo was fine. It didn't have anything exciting about it, but I think the bigger picture was the fact that I was going up against Abby. It didn't need to be
really nervous.
anything special. It's just I needed to be out on that stage to prove a point to Abby and to prove a point for Kathy. I was just a little 8-year-old, pulled away from my dance studio, given a solo, probably learned it in 2 days, went out on stage, competed against my own friends, and I still won. That's crazy that I was able to do that. And I think it's really empowering that I went through it and I continued to go through that because this was only the beginning of a very crazy roller coaster.
Yes. And here I am.
I just wanted to be there because I wanted to dance.
Are you gonna turn my child away knowing she's got talent and she belongs in this group?
I'm in the middle of a rehearsal.
Right, you know what? Rehearse.
I cannot believe it.
Hi, everyone. Abby, can I talk to you?
I am literally speechless. Jill came in with a hot new hairdo and a whole new wardrobe, but it's still the same old Jill.
I made a mistake going to Candy Apples. You guys know that. Are you practicing
your
It was a mistake.
And I would really like for you to find a spot for Kendall on this team like you did once before.
I mean, I just got dragged out of that studio and now I was getting dragged back into the studio, so of course I didn't know how Abby was going to react.
Jill, I don't have time for this today.
I understand that.
Solos, I have a group. We have a competition this weekend.
I want to be there with you. I think that Kendall can fit right in this group. She did it once before, she can do it again.
I knew the stakes were going to be higher and I had a lot more to prove. I was, again, the new kid on the block and I was kind of the outcast and I was probably going to be put back on probation. But I was up for the challenge.
You are off your rocker.
All I want is what's best for Kendall.
Hey, I wanted what was best for Kendall, and you didn't give me time to do that. I am furious with Jill. How she thinks she's gonna walk back in here and get this kid back on the team, but it's not this girl's fault. She's a great dancer. Let her rehearse, stick her on the end. It's not a big deal.
I think the lesson we both learned from this is that when you want something, it's not gonna be easy.
Yeah.
And we eventually got what we wanted. I was back on the team. And I'm so glad that I have these girls.
Kiss, kiss, me, knock, knock. Okay, love you guys.
It's my last week here in LA, and to top it off, we are shooting Kendall K's first music video. Is this just amazing? Look where we are.
It is amazing.
It's incredible. The girls are gonna like kind of snake through the guys like down like sexy, like they're climbing through them.
This is my music video, Wear 'Em Out, that beat Taylor Swift's Bad Blood.
For a day.
Action!
Step on stage, burn a hole in the floor, 'cause you know I run this place. Left, right, left, strike a pose. Uh-oh. Left, right, left, strike a pose.
Look at Riley.
Follow the leader, share my
And Kalani.
way. Left, right, left, strike a pose. Uh-oh. Left, right, left, strike a pose. Uh-oh. Oh, ladies, here we go.
That
Can
was
you
fun.
put your feet up on his leg so that you're suspended?
Oh my God, he was struggling.
Oh God, he probably hated that.
So good. That looks so good.
Kendall's video shoot went so well.
This was a day I will never forget. I felt like the biggest celebrity on earth. I was filming in an airplane hangar with all of my best friends, my first single ever. Everyone was pampering me and talking to me like, we want you to do this, we want you to do that. It was the best day ever. I will never forget it. And I was, what, 13 here?
I don't even think you were that old.
I don't even think, I was probably 11 or 12. That was the coolest day, probably, of my life. That's a great memory I have with Abby. She put her heart and soul into my music career, and especially that music video. She wanted everything perfect, and it was perfect.
Yeah, it was great.
It was a huge success. My relationship with Abby was definitely complicated at times. It was hard not to want to resent her for the things that she did and said to me, but the good always outweighs the bad. I mean, this was a day that she put together for me, for us. I mean, you enjoyed it too.
I loved it.
You had both of your daughters there dancing in a music video.
Charlotte was there too.
You had all three of your daughters dancing there in a music video. Hey guys, it's Kendall, and today we're gonna be answering some questions.
Cheers to my little Kendall.
I would consider myself an OG. I know a lot of people don't consider myself an OG. Right after Dance Moms ended, I headed back to Pittsburgh, my hometown, and it was kind of a big moment of my life. I didn't really know what to do. I wasn't in school. I haven't been home in years. I kind of felt stuck almost just because I didn't know if anything else was going to happen or if an opportunity like that was gonna ever come around again. So I kind of sat there and looked back on all of those years because my life during Dance Moms went by so fast.
We're gonna make you look like the star, we're gonna costume like the star, and you're gonna dance like the star.
I feel like I was constantly on the go. I always had something to do. I always had a schedule. I was surrounded by cameras and TV producers. And then being back home in Pittsburgh, I had nothing to do. I had two completely different lives. I was filming a TV show, and then I was back in my hometown being a normal 13-year-old girl, finally reunited with her dad and her sisters. It's hard to get away from Dance Moms because of how popular it is and how popular it was. Especially being in college right now, a lot of people will come up to me and just be like, oh my God, let's take a picture, I loved you. Or you inspired me to start dancing and you inspired me to keep going. I embrace it, and I will always embrace Dance Moms because it's who I am. It's basically in my blood. I just wanted to say thank you to the fans and the crew and the cast for making Dance Moms what it is today. We would not be here without a single one of you, and I am more grateful than you will ever understand.